Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge. Come quietly. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart man. Now, come along with us. These stolen goods, and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course. Be careful.
You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete.
Thane Breiling, at your service. Is everything all right? I've not heard from Sorley or Pactor in some time. That's good news. I was starting to fear something had happened. You have my thanks. It's been an honor.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years. It's not like my poaching is hurting anyone. The Jarl can hardly eat every deer now, can he?
Oh, you
Must have scared him off.
Never should have come here. Good enough.
Must have scared him off.
Hey, you're the one who killed Elaine Dufont up in Raldbathar. Oh yeah, word about that got around. Man was a piece of bandit trash, is what I hear.
Fuss!
I find your wolfish grin unsettling. Ugh. Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts us all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down. Ask her about it if you want an earful. I'll take my leave then.
Balgruuf won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
The Empire's putting a
These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept.
He knows that.
The guards will be told
They
to
all
assist
know
you
that.
as necessary.
How long?
I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
You think I need to send Balgruuf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving
I'm
him
not
in
much
his
of a
place will make
strategist,
more
but Lord
powerful
Ulfric
state.
listens to my... So all the same.
So we're
Travel
ready to
safe.
start this war in earnest then.
Soon.
Mind yourself.
Large diagonal Well, she's dead. But I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry. Was only joking with you. Oh, yes, right, of course. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with... Well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course. I wouldn't hold out too much hope. Now, I really got to get back to the body. Lot of work to prepare her for the grave.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
Good to...
I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him.
The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught.
Huh? What's it say?
Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years. As long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly.
This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
It's so good to... Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
He's a true Nord. He'll come.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across... That's quite an accusation. I assume you have proof? I don't want to believe it. Woundfirth has been a trusted friend to Ulfric for many years. It pains me to see that the Whispers had truth to them. Woundfirth shall be apprehended. I thank you for your diligence in getting to the bottom of this matter.
How long?
The streets of Windhelm are now safe.
You think I have to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
You're coming with me. We're finally going to arrest the Butcher.
Yes, sir.
Torrik was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need...
South of here and west of the road lies Kronvanga Cave. Stay away from that cursed place, and the vampires that call it home.
What is the meaning of this?
You're under the arrest for the murder of Susanna of Candlehearth Hall and Frigga Shattershield.
Has the whole city lost their brains? I've been scrying and auguring to find the murderer myself.
Make your excuses from the Bloodworks, wizard. Get him out of my sight.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir, but you'll have to come with me.
This isn't over, Yorleif. And let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers along.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
Horse, what do you need, my friend?
Kill him.
If it isn't the slayer of the Glenmoral witches, how can I assist you, companion? What do you think you're doing? Mercy! No!
I've had enough of you.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
Honor to you, my Thane. stupid dog.
Speak quickly. We are traveling to the Shrine of Kinnereth in Whiterun. I hear the Gildergreen is more beautiful than ever since it's been restored. They say that eating the fruit it bears will add years to your life.
Found you!
You there! Hold fast! I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more victims. Ithran needing someone else's help. Never thought I'd hear that. I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. I have more important business to attend to. Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so himself. What could he possibly need my help with? Vampires? That might change things. Tell me more about what's going on. By the 8th. Alright, look. I'll consider it. But I can't just leave this bear to prey on more innocent people. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Ithran expects of me. Don't know how well I'd have managed by myself. You have my thanks. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Ithran wants. He's still at that fort near Stendar's beacon, I assume. Of course he did. He's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone in. His own little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see what he's been up to all this time. I'll meet you there.
You haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I'd swear I left it right here. Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me here. Just look around, will you? Isran? Wants me? No, you must be mistaken. He made it exceedingly clear the last time we spoke that he had no interest in my help. I find it hard to believe he's changed his mind. He said some very hurtful things to me before I left. Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me... Vampires. Really? Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that involved vampires overrunning the population. Well, what are they up to? Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. I'm not sure what they would do with one, but in this case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good. All right. If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going on so I can better defend myself. But I'm not just going to abandon what I've been working on here. It's too useful. I need at least 1 intact dwarven gyro. So either I need to find the satchel those mud crabs stole, or I need another gyro. Well, then I'm very sorry, but I can't just... I understand. A single gyro would be enough, I think. Never should have come here. All right, then. Damn you! Oh, well. Must have run off. What would I understand. A single gyro would be enough, I... Thank you. It's not much, but this will help a great deal with some things I've been researching. Now, where is it Isran expects me to go? Ah, been working more on his secret hideout, has he? It'll be interesting to see how much progress he's made. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there. Until next time.
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion. A united empire is better for everyone.
Look at my temple lying in ruins. So much for the constancy of mortals, their crafts and their hearts. If they love me not, how can my love reach them? It is time for my splendor to return to Skyrim. But the token of my truth lies buried in the ruins of my once great temple, now tainted by a profane darkness skittering within. The necromancer Malkaran defiles my shrine with vile corruptions, trapping lost souls left in the wake of this war to do his bidding. Worse still, he uses the power stored within my own token to fuel his foul deeds. I have brought you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple, retrieve my artifact, and destroy the Defiler. But a single candle can banish my beacon. But if... Go now. Malkaran has forced the doors shut. But this is my temple, and it responds to my decree. I will send down a ray of light. Guide this light through my temple, and its doors will open. The Defiler is defeated. Take Dawnbreaker from its pedestal. Malkaran is vanquished. Skyrim's dead shall remain at rest. This is as it should be. This is because of you. A new day is dawning, and you shall be its herald. Take the mighty Dawnbreaker, and with it purge corruption from the dark corners of the world. Wield it in my hands may grow. It matters not. The plant cares nothing for the rays that bring it the warmth of the sun. As you carry Dawnbreaker, so will my light touch the world.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate. I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know. You want to pay me to do my job? Fine. I'll mark the location on your map. Just make sure to take care of whatever's going on there. It's my name on the line. Now I have some time to kill.
Trouble?
I heard you were at the wedding of the Emperor's cousin, in Solitude. Gods, that must have been horrible.
Tamriel is full of wisdom and magic, if one is willing to look for it. Few have their eyes open. That which is unknown can create unease, even fear. It is to be expected. Some fear our new resident wizard. As they grow to know him, they will accept him. Time will prove me right. I stand where I have always stood, here in Morthal. Now is not the time to fight amongst ourselves. I fear dark days approach, and all of Skyrim's strength will be needed. All right, then.
You will not disrespect Jarl Idgrad while in this hall. Do we have an understanding?
No? Then how do you like the idea of having your legs broken?
Mind your manners in this hall, friend.
Until next time. What do you want? Yeah?
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude. Keep your... If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you speak to me first. Ah, you saw that, did you? Life in Morthal has been troubled lately. The people are uncertain, restless. They merely look to the Jarl for leadership. There's news of rebellion against the Empire. Strange noises have been heard in the marshes at night. And then, the tragedy with Hrogar's home. The men simply seek wisdom. Everything will be fine. That's what many here wanted. A quiet life in a quiet place, without the noise or the trouble of a city. Now some worry this wizard Fallion will foul it all up. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Here for work. Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
You're different, aren't you? Not like anyone else. Not in Morthal or Skyrim.
Need something?
If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you speak to me first.
Just stay out of my way.
Now here's a man I'm glad. Hrogar's house? It burned down not too long ago. It's a real pity about his wife and kid. The screams woke half the town. Most folk won't go near it now for fear it's cursed. Hrogar claims it was a hearth fire. Some folks say Hrogar started it himself. That's what they say. See, he's living with Alva now. That started the day after the fire. It ain't right moving in with a new love the day after your kin die like that. Aye. Our Jarl would sure like to know if he did, though. Might even pay to find out.
I'm bored.
See ya.
Nobody wants to have any fun with me.
If you leave that kinslayer Hrogar, I would be happy to keep your company.
Hrogar doesn't have to know if we sit together. Or drink together. I doubt he would even care.
You tempt me mightily, Alpha, but I wouldn't cuckold another man, even a murderer like Hrogar.
It's so good to see you again. Do they? How delightful. I'm lucky to have a man that is so devoted to me. Until next time.
I'm the best warrior in Morthal, and that's no boast. You want me to prove it? I bet 100 gold I can take you, bare-handed. Just your own 2 hands. Weapons and magic are out. Now let's see what you got. Come on. Never should have come here. Damn you! Yeah!
I'm on your side!
You can't win this! Do your worst!
You just going to stand there and take it? Fight back!
Now that was a punch. You're a real fighter. I like that. You ever need my steel by your side, you just ask.
Huh? Is this what you want?
Tamriel is full. Hrogar's house fire? Well, he lost his wife and daughter in the blaze. My people believe it to be cursed now. Who am I to gainsay them? Hrogar blames his wife for spilling bear fat in the fire. Many folk think he set the fire himself. Lust can make a man do the unthinkable. The ashes were still warm when he pledged himself to Alva. On rumor and gossip? No, but you, a stranger, might find the truth for us. Sift through the ashes that others are too fearful to touch. See what they tell you. Should you prove him guilty or innocent, I will reward you. Hrogar's fate is in your hands.
Where are these vampires? It's bad luck to talk about that place. Jarl's been looking for someone who ain't superstitious, though. Be looking for a fool if you ask me. I'll take my leave then.
Who's there? Is that you, Father? Helgi, the Father says I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Are you a stranger? The smoke woke me up. I was hot and I was scared, so I hid. Then it got cold and dark. I'm not scared anymore, but I'm lonely. Will you play with me? Okay, let's play hide and seek. You find me and I'll tell you. We have to wait for nighttime, though. The other one is playing too, and she can't come out until then. I can't tell you. She might hear me. She's so close. If you can find me first, I can tell you.
If you stand before me to accuse me of sacrificing children or eating the hearts of the dead, you may save your breath. I have done no such thing, nor do I intend to. I simply wish to live my life in peace. The people of Morthal would much rather weave their own horrid tales about my life than simply ask me for the truth. If they choose to fear me in their ignorance, that's their choice, but it will not change what is true. All right, then.
Have you seen Leolette? Have you seen my wife? Until next time.
Trying to find me too, but I'm glad you found me first. Layla was told to burn Mommy and me, but she didn't want to. She wanted to play with me forever and ever. She kissed me on the neck, and I got so cold that the fire didn't even burn. Layla thought she could take me and
she's
keep
a vampire,
but she can't. I'm all burned up. I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep for a while now.
Leolette, she's dead. Smear's beard. She's a vampire! She's dead. Leolette. I thought she left to join the Stormcloaks. Oh, my poor Leolette. She began to spend a lot of time with Alva. Yet just a week before, she despised her. In fact, the night she disappeared, she was supposed to meet Alva. Alva told me later that she never showed up. I never got to tell her goodbye. You think Alva? But that means... Ye gods! You think Alva is a vampire? No, you're wrong. You must be wrong. Laedlet may have met her fate out in the marsh. I refuse to believe Alva had anything to do with this. There is no way you can prove it to the Jarl. I hope Alva is not what you think.
I'm not one for talk. Try to keep to myself. She came by so Alva could kiss her goodbye. Then she left to join the Stormcloaks. He was cruel to her. He would beat her every night. It's no wonder she fled in the middle of the night. Really? How nice. I have Alva to take care of now. I don't need Helgi anymore. Mm-hmm.
What do you need?
Stay out of trouble, Argonian. Heard about you and your honeyed words. Fear for the bow, eh? I'm a swordman myself. So, you can cast a few spells. Am I supposed to be impressed?
I've got a lot of respect for...
Everyone, inside, now! Never shut up here. This what you want, huh?
Speak quickly. All right, then.
For a dragon to attack Kyne's Grove. Why? Why there? There's no place safe.
Listener, fancy seeing you out here. I'm sure Nazir's cooking is great and all, but my appetites are a little more discerning. You could call it that. Didn't put up much of a fight, but made for a tasty snack. A rich bouquet of flavors. I would definitely recommend it.
You don't want to go up to that farmhouse, citizen. It is a terrible sight. The farmer and his wife slaughtered in the night. So many knife wounds. What do you need?